The Canes will kick this away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Thompson. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. They're going to run it here. Fighting off the defender. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Early adversity here. They face a 3rd down in the opening possession. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive. Getting that ball downfield. Stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it in the opening drive from their own territory. Oh, no, trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Brings her in the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Coach.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Returner looking to make a play here. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. Inside the 2. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They were not going to catch him that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And there's the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The Canes keep the football on the move.
Boy, what a great call here on this quarterback run, and I love that he went all out to dive for the first. But next time, let's make sure you have the 1st down already.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's still down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete again. A third straight. Fire brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Fourth down, he's throwing for him. Receiver makes the catch. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a conversion here by this offense. You know, the ball is thrown short of the first down marker. Shows you the trust this quarterback has in this receiver. Makes the catch, and then a great effort there to pick up the yards after the catch for the first down.
He escapes the pocket. The defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Escaping the pressure, moving right. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Now the important point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down. They're going to throw the football. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. The quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? catch is made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He'll throw it now. Catch made on the right side. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's third down and short. You trust your back in the line to be able to pick up the first down. And he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle. It's Barber. Tackle finally made to win at the 13-yard line. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here, you just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
Perfect 2 for 2 on third downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to chuck it again. On the move now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And it's a bunch formation. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's James. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
They'll try a pass here. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Downfield catch made just inside the left sideline. He got the foot down. Good play.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But a 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's James. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
That's a big 1st down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the 2nd half on offense, so they need points right here.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Continues to fight for yards. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 40. Inside the 20. The 10. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick catch. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. Past the 10. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Miami.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to scramble. And his first throw here is incomplete.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Oh, he's bringing it back.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover two, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Canes. This offense really clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the coverage team able to bring him down. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught in the flat by the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5.
Ready, set.
Breaks into open space.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Getting set. Here's second down. Design quarterback run. Running with purpose.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quick throw to the left. And it's caught wide open with room to run. Touchdown, Dogs. That's how you finish a play.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Kickoff return starting just inside the 30. And he's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Has the first down and more. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
The offense will take their first. Out of the half, the talk strategy here. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Toss play to the running back going left. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's James.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Hurricanes are in the red zone now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This passing game is still on fire. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. We'll try to run it with the option. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Breaks free. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Breaks loose at the 45. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Oh, that one's picked off.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your